Hello everybody, and welcome back to Knight vs. Samurai, Historical Warfare. So far the Samurai is leading with 25 kills to none, sorry. We're optimistic the Knight will get in a lucky hit sooner or later. How's everybody doing today? Loomis here from Failing at Gaming. And obviously it is Dark Souls Day. I think we're approaching the end of the Iron DLC. I think this is the last thing we need to do. And then we're on to the final DLC. The Ivory Crown? Should be good times. Almost at the end of Dark Souls 2. I'll have to put up a poll soon to see what game we'll play next. But I'm going to put that up like halfway through the Ivory Crown because I'm, not that optimistic. Alright, might as well get warmed up. Why can I hear that? There we go. Look at these halls, these empty halls, nobody in them. Forever alone. I've got a Twitter notification popping up in the corner of my screen telling me that there's a new message, and I know that new message is the message that I posted saying that the stream was starting, and it is infuriating me. I don't need to see that notification. Alright, bro. Let's go. Knight versus Samurai. Historical warfare. Which really would win in a fight. Ah! Obviously, a major problem that there would have been in historical battles is that the samurai is naturally 14 feet tall, as was often the case in feudal Japan. The knight is cleverly compensated for this by using crystal magic to spike their mace, allowing it to bring down this giant. Unusual tactics from the samurai here, in that at no point has he sheathed his sword just to draw it again. Ooh, the samurai going in with his classic teleport strike. Teleporting enemies onto your blade being one of the historically most successful moves the samurai can do on the battlefield. Very few people survive that technique. Maybe I need to roll to the right there instead of the left. Would that be safer? I don't know why I always roll to the left there. I guess because it's a stabbing weapon that he leads with from his left side, so I roll to my left to stay further away from it. But it doesn't seem to be working, so I guess I need to try and roll into it. It's going to be hard to remember that in the moment, but we'll see what happens. Maybe it's just because most enemies slash from their right, because they're right-handed. So rolling to the left is usually the right direction to roll. Those 48 souls. Not bankrupting me, Alon. Ow. Samurai's characteristic aggressiveness would often prevent a medieval knight from drinking their magical wound healing orange juice. What if the iron ring would be better? I mean, he doesn't do anything particularly magic, he just stabs you a whole bunch. Let's give it a go. That's a Doom song. I don't know why I've got that stuck in my head. I guess Alon's theme sounds a little bit like it. Ah! For some reason I thought he was doing the other move. Which he clearly wasn't. Oh. Okay. Missed him by a mile. Probably damaged this really polished floor. He's gonna be upset about that. It should be pointed out that the samurai has the home advantage in this fight. Notice the beautiful room with the polished patterned floors. If we were fighting in a cold stone hall, covered in horse muck and full of dogs just lounging around, obviously maybe the fight would be going differently, and the knight might be able to turn this around. That's probably more of a thing of earlier eras than knights. But you know. Something more like this, though. Go down there and start killing that guy just so he stops bothering me. It'll only take 9 tries, right? It's not gonna add all that. It'll save me time in the long run. Clank. Bang. One of the major issues here is the armor difference, of course. The knight's spiked mace is doing almost nothing to the lack of armor of the samurai. Whereas the samurai's katana, well, that thing could go through tank armor. One of his biggest advantages. I mean, that blade would cut clean through steel. Knight now calling on a classic strategy of when it looks like you're losing, triple your numbers. Call in a crusade. Of course, that will be playing into Samurai's main strength of they just get stronger the more people are around them, because they are a force of death, and each life is like a flame luring them in. So we'll see how this one plays out. Oh, okay. It's like ice skates on this. This guy's like ice skates on this floor. He just slides across the map. No! Okay, rolling right does seem to work against that. Very useful information. And the way he moves around the room, you can see a classic part of Japanese fighting styles here. Whenever possible, samurai would fight their battles in an ice skating arena. Ah. Okay. Match point in Samurai versus Knight, and we can conclude that the Samurai wins 50-1. But there were 3 Knights for the final battle. And it did take 3 Knights multiple tries to take it down, so we can probably say that that 1 Samurai is about equal to 3 Knights in a fight. I'm glad we've finally been able to settle the age-old question of which is better, Knights or Samurai. Went through a lot faster than I thought it would, to be honest. Considering how much trouble that guy was giving me last time. But hey, I was probably exhausted at the end of it last time. Examine? Oh, there we go. The last smelter wedge. The armor's still burning. Could I go back in there and fight him again? For another 60,000 souls, please. Oh yeah, I came in here to check on his soul. Sir Alan, who once served the old Iron King, came from an eastern land and became the king's most trusted knight. Cool. That was a fun fight. That may have been my favorite fight in the game. Probably either that one or the one with the 3 tall ladies. The Ruin Sentinels, I think they were called.
Bearer until.
And that level up. Nearly at 80 and then we'll be talking.
You would?
We call this place not too it's just the place. Thank you, Kai.
My thing, but I think I'm just gonna put my Warlock mask on. So it gives halfway decent armor and it has tons of status resistances. And it just goes with anything. I mean, look at it. Okay, I guess we're ready to go try the Sunken DLC. That was fast. Not the Sunken, the Ivory? Oh heck, where was the entrance to the Ivory DLC? Somewhere Frosty, I would assume. Let me think. So, the one we just did was at the fireplace. The one was in Black Gulch. There's one in the Shaded Woods, right? That must... By process of elimination, that must be the right one. Oh, hang on. We still need to go do that smelter wedge thing. I almost forgot about that. Who knows? Maybe I've got to fight the queen herself when I get there. Nadalia is no more. True soul of Nadalia acquired. And all 16 fragments, was it? Or something like that. Soul of Nadalia, bride of Ash, who renounced her flesh and wandered Broom Tower. In the act of dancing, the bride of Ash was transfigured as smoke, enticing people to her residence, and so her seat of power came to be known as the Broom Tower. Cool. Off to the shaded woods then. Down this way. Pittance of souls. Ah yeah, here it is. Shrine of Winter. Forbidden is the path to the ancient king's domain. With water dry and path amiss, willful temptation is dismissed. Trespassers will face adversity befitting a monarch. Elium Lois, land of the Ivory King, lies cold as death. Nary a hint of warmth remaining. I suppose I should change the stream title. Oh. Normally you get a little room to start these in, but we're right out in the cold. Let's see. I'd heard Ivory DLC is no good, but from what I see, it's really cool. That ought to outrage someone. This is already awesome. Look at this snow. Magnificent. Hear that crunch. Ah. Familiar sounds. It? Does that say it? Looks like it says it. We're gonna have to fight a clown. I didn't sign up to fight any clowns. Oh wait, maybe Jester Thomas is here. I'd be cool with that. Jester Thomas is awesome. Okay, so what symbols have we got here? Let's see, we've got an emu. We've got a man with a ventriloquist dummy. And we've got a lady milking a flamingo, is what I see here. This tells us so much about their culture. Also, I think that's Gwyn in the middle. Being entertained by the ventriloquist dummies. Makes a lot of sense. Maybe it's just because I was cleaning out the animals in the pouring rain earlier, but I can feel that snap in the air. Ooh. Oh, there is a bonfire. So for a moment I was struck by how much this really looks like the first area in Demon's Souls. Where you advance from the teleport stone into where the phalanx is. Heck, this could be the same place. Found a bonfire anyway. Should pick up some pyromancies here. Can I cast warmth? Whoa!
The old chaos hungers still.
Crystal branches and the old chaos. Something to do with the Witch of Izalith? I was about to comment on how it looks like there's a giant eye up there. Although I think it's just a big window now that... It's actually less exposed now that these branches have come through. The ice was covering it completely before. Look at that blizzard. I was actually kind of hoping for some countryside snow adventures, but I guess, Frozen Palace is cool too. Is that Disneyland? Disneyland Antarctica? I wonder if there are any Disneylands that get snow. Most of the ones I know of are all tropical. What Disneylands are there? There's like Florida and California. Japan maybe gets snow in the winter. Oh, there's one in France, right? That probably gets snow.
Go back. Arthur is watching. Go back.
Wait, is this fog already? Let's check the other way first then. Harbor. Think I can make that fall with the cat ring on? Go explore that place. But yeah, I don't like my odds either. Oh, hello. First enemy of the DLC. Bit of a Frosty reception. He survived my backstab with like literally 1 HP. There wasn't a pixel of health left in his bar. I need that 80 int. That's All there is to say about it. Ice rapier. Oh, okay. So there are ice weapons in this game. I assume they don't actually do like ice elemental. I was talking to somebody about ice the other day. Doing like themed playthroughs. I think they decided that crystal would substitute for ice. Who was I was talking to? Was it someone? Might have been someone. Oh no, I think it was Shark. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Shark actually. Imbued with a magic that is released with a strong attack, great protective walls are erected to protect Ilium Lois from the encroaching chaos, and these sorcerers were among its defenders. I don't have enough strength to wield this. It's a shame because I'd like to try out that special attack. But I'm more about those 80-int plays, you know? Are these coffins? Oh, looks like the mechanism's broken. Do they just have to bury a heck of a lot of people during the days when the land froze over? Is that what happened here? It's not the coffin that carries you off, it's the coffin they carry you off in. Hey Alex, how you doing? Have you seen these guys? Every time I backstab them, they survive with so little health that I need my glasses on to see it. It's infuriating. What's up, dude? What's wrong? Oh. Hello, lady? I can't talk to you, but I can't lock onto you, so you're not hostile. Think you're alive? Game you order got delayed by the post office. You'll get it tomorrow instead of today. Ah, and you got a big day of playing it planned. What game did you order? Oh yeah, the Surge 2. Was that today, huh? I remember you talking about that not long ago. Now you need to keep avoiding spoilers. Oh, you can't play 'cause the works, you need to wait until Thursday. Ugh. What a pain. Well, now's your chance to finish off every other game that you're playing, so that you can focus your full attention on the Surge when it arrives. I beat Alon, by the way. He'd be proud of me. Got it on my second try today. You already finished all the games. Ooh, doggos. Yeah, I think I've heard about that. If you... I don't know what you do to do it. If you like kill him in a certain amount of time or something. Yeah, go on, tell me about it. Since I've beaten him, it's not really a spoiler anymore. Well, somebody mentioned there was something special you could do there. They didn't spoil exactly what. If you kill him without getting hit, he does seppuku on himself. Oh. Fully concedes that you've mastered him. That's cool. I think he might be my favorite boss. I really enjoyed fighting him. Yeah, it was a real good fight. I think he's probably my favourite boss, and then my second favourite might have been those 3 tall knights, the Ruin Sentinels. I don't know who third is. I feel like a lot of bosses in this game haven't been that memorable. This DLC is one of the coolest bosses ever. Ooh, I'll look forward to that then. Yeah, I know nothing about this DLC. Looks pretty awesome though. This is probably what inspired them to put all the ice weapons and stuff in the... Oh. In the third game. Ah, come on. I have to shrug off that one hit. Can I... through here? Uh-oh. I'm getting covered with snow myself. Freezing up over here. That's what happened to the most Soul games? Are the bosses not being that memorable, or... Or things inspiring them? Definitely for this game, I felt like the areas have been a lot more dangerous than the bosses. Died a lot in areas, there's been very few bosses that have killed me more than once. Yeah, you probably meant the inspiring thing. People really like this bit, so they put more of it in the third. Is there a body inside that ice? Interesting. Alright, come at me, bro. Oh, there's another one of you guys. I guess there's no ice defense as such in this game. I wonder what ice damage is considered to be. I could almost see it being pyromancy, but it's probably just magic. It's true, there was no pyromancy in Demon Souls, there was just fire magic. Fire spells became pyromancy, dark sorcery became hexes, ice magic became ice weapons and stuff. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I figure out more cool stuff each time. So do you do anything other than ranged attacks? You think it just counts as magic in this one? Yeah, magic would probably make the most sense. I could almost see it being pyromancy, to be honest. Because I mean, it's all temperature magic, right? What is ice but the absence of heat? Oh, hello, it's another one of these people. I can see a fire wizard specializing in ice spells. It's two sides of the same coin. Sword behind that corner. Guy lurking over there. Another passage. Yep, I see a guy's shield. This is an ambush if ever I saw one. Can also be physical damage. Yeah, it might just be physical damage. You get hit by an icicle, that's physical, right? Same with the Hydra. You get hit by a bone-breaking blast of water, that's physical. Water is a thing that exists. Whoop. Yep, I triggered the ambush. Okay. Not gonna do my damage to myself if I backstab this guy, am I? Oh, with his hedgehog stylings. I feel like I'm struggling with stamina. Am I getting slowed down by all this ice on me? Good thing I've got this jug full of fire to keep sipping from. Is there something more interesting than steel protection I could use? When you first played through this one? Yeah? To be fair, I've got like 99 life gems. Ring of... Actually, that's a good idea, the Ring of Blades, because my backstab is just short of killing them. So with the Ring of Blades, it'll probably one-shot them. Yeah, good shout. Although it feels weird to wear a Ring of Blades whilst carrying a mace. You know, sharpening your mace probably wouldn't make it better. Oh, we got a snowdrift. Ah! Forgot about this guy. Oh. You think the ring has a special move? What do you mean by a special move? Oh, I've got that ring of critical hits as well. I don't know that that was very practical, it hardly ever went off, but it was awesome when it did. When you just hear that crash and see their health bar go down. All these ladies freezing to death or whatever they're doing? They're not even wretches, because if they were wretches, I'd be able to lock onto them. It's an odd one. I guess I'll figure it out as I go. Is that... Okay. Honestly wasn't sure whether that was boss fog or just mist. Oh, I could dodge that without rolling. Got greedy, I guess. I'm probably just doing well in this area because I got so stuck on the Fume Knight. I leveled up a whole bunch. I've almost got 80 int now. Just to say I've got not nearly enough int. I can't really see from here, but it looks like that tree fell on top of that person. Okay, so we've got... Oh, is that bridge out? Okay, so I do need to go up there. Let's take a quick look around here. Yep, that bridge is out. I don't think I can jump that. Maybe if I could... Maybe if I had a pole, I could pole vault it? Wouldn't want to pole vault it in real life, but you know, in this game, if you die, you come back, so I'd probably spend a lot of time pole vaulting things, if I had that assurance. Okay, that door's closed. Well, it kind of looks like a king door, but I'll worry about that later. Guys, I think this might be an ambush. Oh wow, I thought I could lure them out. I should have just gone straight for Here we go. Oh, they've got a dog in there. That's gonna be an issue. That's the real threat. Ow! That stung. Nope, that's what I get for trying to style him with a backstab. Okay, that wasn't so bad. So can I get through this? I don't need the king's ring or anything. Oh, is that a bonfire? Oh no, it's just a torch. In PvP, should also shoot blades on hit. And that sounds awesome. Maybe not balanced. There are some rings that do stuff like that. There's the ring of thorns, which does counterattack damage, and the ring of... I can't remember what it's called, but there's a ring that causes an explosion when you get hit. That did not hit me. Did you see that? It wasn't even close. Okay, looks like we've got a couple of ways to go from here. I think I'll go through this door first. We'll explore this building before we move on to the next one. But yeah, I suppose if it's PvP only, I might not know about it. I don't know that I've ever worn this ring against an NPC invader or anything. Oh. More maidens. Hello there. Okay, we're apparently being that way. What's up here? Ooh, backstab, finger blades, and magic weapon, and he's still got back up. Not bad. Anyone else up here? All these open-topped buildings, wide open spaces, and the castle stuff is making my dragon attack instincts go crazy. But, I mean, could a dragon fly in this blizzard? I don't think it could. Even a frost dragon would have difficulty. Can I survive the drop down there? I don't think I can. It looks like there's an item. Maybe there's another way there. These... Maybe I'll get an item that's like Heart of Flame or something to uncover these. Or do I need Pyromancy? I've got a Pyromancy Flame. Next bonfire I find, I'm gonna equip just a fireball or something. We'll find out. I'm halfway decent at Pyromancy. I mean, if you look at my stats, I've got the worst faith in the planet, but the highest int on the planet. So I average out at being a medium Pyromancer. Alright, what do we got over here? Just seeing the one guy. Some more maidens. Yeesh. The arms have gone all blue and frozen. Unsettling. And so the arms and legs have gone all frostbitten. Well, maybe they were just dark skinned to begin with, I don't know. Hard to tell. Door, is there a thing around here? Looks like it might even be a secret way. Whoop, guys, we're in Legend of Zelda now. I recognize this puzzle. Excuse me? I used a flame butterfly, where's my torch? What? What is going on there? I don't understand. Is it just going straight out because of the cold? Or is it glitching? I honestly can't tell. Oh yeah, I guess we can't light the torch because it's so cold. And here I was thinking I'd found the world's easiest puzzle. I was wrong. I should have recovered that flame wand from the Iron King. The one that we started the reactor with. That would have been useful here. So yeah, I do need to find... It seems like I do need to find an item to protect against the cold. Oh, bonfire. I guess I should go down there first then, even though I don't know how I'll get back up. I wonder if everything here is super weak to fire or super resistant to fire. One fire checkpoint in the sky. Okay, so I'm pretty sure now that it's an item we need rather than a pyromancy we need, but just for the fun of it, we'll take one. Maybe it'll work on something. Who knows? A PewDiePie said every time he found a bonfire? Okay. Bonfires are the checkpoints in the sky. So now where am I? Oh, hello, sir. Turns out there's no actual way out of this bonfire. I just have to teleport out using it. It does look like it doesn't really lead back to where I was, doesn't it? Another maiden, some more maidens. Oh, there's an enemy. I like how these guys conjure weapons out of the cold air, I guess. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't really know where I am now. Well, we'll figure it out, I'm sure. Oh, I recognize that place. I guess that's not super far back. Ring of the Embedded. Gain surprises, but take increased damage. Crafted from the chains of the Embedded. Receive various benefits, but at the cost of increasing damage taken. Chains of the Embedded have the power to transform people into slaves of pleasure, setting them on the path to ruin. This ring augments that peculiar quality. Various benefits, and it doesn't tell me what those are. Just that they're surprises. Yeah, what kind of benefits? I gotta find out, right? Dark Dance. Dark version of Fire Dance? Convert souls into a large mass of dark. Meant with the mass of dark dances to signal the joy of its own release, or perhaps merely to taunt foes as it veers towards them. Hexes are an expression of human depravity, of which this dance is a perfect example. You googled what it does. Are the results exciting? Oh. See what happens then. Oh. Well, that was cool. It's not open from this side. I mean, I feel like dropping down to that bonfire is taking me to a completely different area of the map. Radiant life gem? Oh. Can I lock onto that guy? Nope, so I'm not fighting him here. Oh. I guess the wall protects you from the blizzard on this side. Did you hear somebody laughing? I heard somebody laughing. Ooh, javelins. Cool. Oh. Oh, I thought these guys were maidens. I was trying to avoid upsetting them. But they're just zombies. Locked. Hey, Miki. No need to apologize. How are you doing? You having a good day? Have you been out anywhere nice? Ah! Okay, there you are. Definitely does make me take more damage. The surprise is that it does nothing but it makes you get hurt. Yeah, I wasn't sure I was making it through that one. I should have been more careful, really. Okay, so we got a lot more. These ones are just straight up into the wall. Bad day? Okay, I don't think this will work, but I just wanted to try it. Out and about shopping. Okay, getting stuff done. That's fair. I'm doing pretty good. I got drenched cleaning out the animals today because it was really pouring down. But you know, they don't stop needing cleaning out just because it's raining. Otherwise, doing pretty good. I had to have a nice warm shower after I'd done that. You know, when your clothes are just glued to you because you're that wet. Yeah, it doesn't work. I wasn't really expecting it to, but it would have been cool. Gonna go do some Skyrim, so giving me a look. Okay. Thanks for the look, Alex. Enjoy your Skyrim. Catch you later, dude. Ah! Did not roll through that. Yeah. Needed to be done. Rampart Golem. Oh, are these ice golems? I thought they were just frozen people. It said leggings, right? Granted life by the Ivory King, charged with the containment of the creature of chaos within the boundaries of the wall. When the doors were flung open, the place turned frigid and lifeless, but the golems remained dutifully on guard. Nope, we got a bot. My channel has bad positions. Zap 'em, Miki. I don't need to be buying viewers. It's kind of the opposite way around to how things need to be going. Thanks, Miki. Is that a ballista? There's a few ballistas around. It's worrying. I don't think anybody's manning those down there. Can I man this one? Take that, crates. You can't actually aim these, so they don't really accomplish much. Hey Chaos, how you doing? You want a zapping, huh? Yeah, it still doesn't work. There's obviously an item I need to find somewhere. There's one of these ladies. Oh, hello, sir. Finished work at 5 AM and woke at 1 PM. Ugh. Yeah, that's... Yeah, night shift jobs. No joke. That's... how many hours is that? That's like... 8 hours? Well, if you actually... if you finished work at 5, you probably... didn't go instantly to sleep, so yeah, that's probably not a lot of sleep. Oh. I feel like I'm being trolled. Anybody else feel like I'm being trolled? Oh, but wait, there was that path that I couldn't go down because it was being blocked by an elevator. I bet I can go that way now. Not night shift, it was a very, very long day. Wait, what? What time were you supposed to be finishing? That's not night shift. You're supposed to be finishing at like midnight or something, and they had you work for another 5 hours, or? Sounds like there's a story there. Now with schedules or shifts, it's random. Okay. Just according to need? I have no idea where I am now. I dropped off a thing to use a bonfire. It took me to a completely different area to where I was before the bonfire. There's so many different pathways in this place. Okay, see you in a little bit, Miki. Oh! Okay, I didn't see that the stairs there were out. Well, I'm not going back up there to try that other path. I do 2 hours a day, or 12 plus hours a day. That must make it hard to make plans. Kinda curious what sort of work you do. Oh, there's that fire we could see from the start. And a few different paths. Oh. I turned off the fire. That's probably not a good thing. Eye of the Priestess. Oh, is that a key item? It's probably a key item. Allows one to see the unseen. All the great priestesses replaced one of their birth eyes with this, returning it after their term was complete. Huh. Interesting. Will that melt the ice on the chest? It was putting out fire. Open from this side, eh? Oof. Where did you come from? You're not one of the frost golems. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Setting stages and stuff for events. Do you travel around for that, or do you work at one place? Making your nails look pretty? Nice, Mickey. Travel, and traveling usually takes a lot. Yeah, I know a guy who travels all around the UK doing that sort of stuff. It's good pay, but it's not much warning, and it's a lot of time when you gotta do it. Is that fog? Well, I don't think there's another way to go from here. We dropped down those broken stairs, so... maybe there's a bonfire event. Oh, there is a bonfire. Oh, it's one of them. Oh, have I upset the maidens by taking the eye? I bet if I go back to the other areas, the maidens are all hostile now. One of those nice job breaking it moments. I could teleport back to the other bonfire and explore those other areas, but I'll probably just press on from here. I might actually have enough souls to level up. Boss fight, hi. You never know. When you get to a boss, when you get to a fog wall, you never know. You never know if it's going to be a boss or if it's just going to be nothing. Feels so warm over here. It's weird traveling from one to the other.
Bearer of the until
It's just shy of the souls that I need. We'll get the next one. Just a wall on the other side. Better yet, just have a pit on the other side. You step through the fog and just fall. That's what I'd do if I was making one of these games. Well, let's see where we are now then. This is a big place. It's very strangely laid out. So I don't know what connects to where, really. Okay. Multiple hostiles. So, one knight, one mage. Nope, two knights. I see another one around that corner. Also another mage. Yeah, this is a bit of an ambush. Ah! Still not sure what this Ring of Surprises does other than lowering my defenses. Top 10 anime battles, yeah. Looking around a corner and just firing Kamehamehas. This is the kind of action that made Dragon Ball Z an international success. I found a Ring of Surprises. It says it promises various benefits in exchange for causing you to take extra damage. I'm half suspecting it's a troll. It actually does nothing. Just makes you get hurt. Might be Ring of Embedded? Just based on the description, it says, yeah, it's this one. Slaves of pleasure, setting you on a path to ruin. I don't know, it just kind of sounds trollish to me. Like it's really just bait for the people who want weird, cool stuff to have a harder life. Oh, I misread that on first glance. I thought you said the higher they are, the bigger the stat boost, but not worth it. In which case I was like, that's hilarious, I've got 80 int. I bet I count as having 100 int now. And that extra 20 int will do nothing because of the diminishing returns, but it's still hilarious. But no, the lower they are, the better. I mean, I could probably use it to, like, try out some of the equipment I can't wield. Heavier maces or what have you, but... does it show on my status screen? Where's that ice rapier? I want to see what its magic attack looks like if I can use it. That's pretty cool, except that I see it eat durability like crazy. Have at you, sir. I bet you're not resistant to ice in any way. And now it's broken. Yeah. Maybe there's weird builds where you want to put all your stats into one thing, but having a little more of other things would be worth it, but... yeah, it's probably if you're doing like a... I bet if you're doing a level 1 run where you never level up throughout the game, I bet that's really strong. Boost all of your stats, then let's be honest, most things will one-hit kill you anyway. What do I want on then? I think I had, did I have the iron ring? No, I had the blades ring on a moment ago. I'll put the blades ring back on. Because frustratingly, a lot of these people, they survive my backstabs with 1 hit point. Gryffindor nails. Why Gryffindor, Miki? I thought you were Slytherin till the end. Oh. Frozen Golem. The first 3 stats? Oh, Vigor, Endurance, and Vit? Or is it just like your lowest 3 stats? Just Maroon and Gold, okay. I guess the eye doesn't unfreeze these. I wonder what it does. I'll figure it out, I suppose. Unless I have to... No, I can't use it. Alright, on we press then. Okay. You will get 5 more points. That's a quarter boost. That's really good, right? Rip nails? You not like what you've done with them? There's this guy. Yeah, I think it's for people doing, like, no level up runs. Ooh. I was doing great against these guys earlier, and somehow I've lost it. Hi, Mom. Can't backstab a turtle. Yeah, I have managed to backstab those earlier, although I can't do it right now. I was wondering if those spikes were going to give me damage if I backstabbed him. Would have been amusing. But yeah, right now I couldn't backstab a turtle. Can't get behind them. They're just too fast for me. 3 of these guys here. I don't know if defrosting this place is ultimately going to be advantageous. The ones with the crystals on their backs can't be backstabbed. Okay. I know I backstabbed a few of the others, but I guess not those ones. What? Oh, what the? Ah! Ah! Snake? cardboard box. I guess that's fair. Isn't there a spell that does that or something? I feel like there was... Actually, I'm not sure there is one in this game. Wasn't there a spell in the first game that makes you look like a gravestone or something? Oh, got a human effigy, nice. Did he drop something else I zoned out? Did he have an item that I can read? I guess not. That was interesting. Spell that transforms into a random object based on the location. Ah, okay. So yeah, I suppose him doing that is fair. I think the other DLCs kind of tipped me off that something was up when there was an invader that didn't immediately appear. I've been tricked a couple of times on the other DLCs. There's that one guy who runs off and leads you through a whole bunch of traps. And that other guy where actually like 6 of them spawn in. Also consumable for this, but you're a mage. Yeah, I don't remember seeing that spell. Maybe I've got it. Yeah, no, I've not got a spell for looking like objects. I must have missed that one somehow. Now where the heck am I? Oh, this place just goes on forever. I'm right back at the start, I think. Well, now there's a chance to explore some other things. Also bring Steelheart Ellie along with me. Because she's a bro. Yep, I'm right back at the start. Clearly Mystic Cell's afraid of poison. Oh, is it in Black Gulch or somewhere? I thought I'd fully explored Black Gulch, but I don't know. That's weird. I'm doing less... Oh, no, wait. I guess I've got a summon, isn't it? In Harvest Valley. Oh, yeah, I know the place you mean. There's those little hills full of, Ellie? What are you doing over there? Like those little valleys full of poison, isn't there? I remember exploring a few of those. Maybe I've not been through all of them. I honestly don't remember. That was a long time ago. Is she refusing to come in here? She wants to go fight the boss. She doesn't want to go exploring with me. Well, fine. Just make all the enemies stronger and don't bother helping me. I've not fully explored the rest of this dungeon yet. See, I can get this way now that the elevator's gone up. Soul Flash. Dragon Ball Z intensifies. Rapidly fire a barrage of small souls. Interesting. Oh, she's not hostile. I guess it's just some of them that hate me. I thought all the maidens were angry with me now that I'd taken the eye. Why am I... Why can I not roll all of a sudden? Did I not see the ladder? What ladder? There's no ladder. Stop making up lies about ladders. If there was a ladder, I think I would have seen the ladder. Anyway, let's not take Ellie with us this time, because she just makes life harder. There's a ladder right in my face. It's because I'm not wearing my glasses. I had snow in my eyes, okay? It's cold out. Let me grab my souls and we'll look for this imaginary ladder of yours. Oh, there they are. Walked right over them. Can't see a thing in all this snow. It's at... Wait, what? I'm pretty sure it's the other way around. The boom tower is covered in ash. This is all snow. Ladder, ladder. Who's got the ladder? See? There's no ladder in here. I'm seeing things. North water. In the Dark Souls universe, frozen water is referred to as ash, whereas the leftover remnants of fire are called snow. Robe of a Frozen Sage. Gods of war were venerated, and sages who led warriors into battle were called Northwarders. They earned their title only after completing a journey of great hardship, after which they would be worshipped as oracles of the war gods. Extends duration of spell effects. So like my magic weapon would go on longer? It's kinda cool. And every bit of the gear has it. Does it stack? Shows a bit of a drop in armor, but that's actually a huge drop in armor. Kinda fits what I'm wearing though. Yeah, I think I'll stick with what I've got. Still, cool to get. Let's see how much of this we can re-explore before we go fight. Forever watching Alva, or whatever the name of the boss person was. So it looked like there were a lot of different paths through here to choose from, so we've only been a few of the places. Yeah, if this place was any more Ash, I'd have just won my first Pokemon League, am I right? What are you making for dinner, Miki? Oh, I'm in trouble. Leave me alone. You've no idea? Just gonna be a surprise when you get to the kitchen, huh? Oh, this guy's obviously practices PvP. Look at this. He's got moves. He's got the move. Oh, not quite good enough, though. Excuse me? Man, I just don't quite have enough stamina to kill these guys. I need more int. See you in a bit, Miki. Enjoy your dinner. Did I finish Skyrim? Yeah, I finished Skyrim 5 sessions in. Pretty short game on the whole. I've not finished Skyrim. I don't think you can finish Skyrim. I don't think there's even an ending. But no, Skyrim's still going. Mondays and Thursdays Skyrim. Yeah, I beat Alduin in the tutorial, so that was pretty much the end of the game. Oh yeah, there was a couple of paths here. I think one of these led to that bonfire that you can't get out of. Oh boy. No! Oh, how am I alive? Drink! Drink faster! Keep rolling! I'm stuck in the door! I'm stuck in the door! I beat Alduin at the place where where they tried to execute me. Like, he landed there and started setting the place on fire and everybody was like, run. And I was just like, nah, I'm gonna take this guy on with my bare hands. And I punched him to death, and then the credits rolled. So the game was only about, 25 hours long. Of which 24 hours and 45 minutes was me slowly punching the final boss to death. So Skyrim wasn't really what I was expecting, but it was still an intense experience. I've not seen Alduin since he saved my life. Hoping it stays that way. He saved my life. I don't want to kill him. Even if I am the Dragonborn. Yeah, this is the way I need to go, I think. I think the other way was a dead end. Yeah, I fully explored that area. Saved my life. I mean, I was on my way to the chopping block when he showed up. Whether he did it on purpose or not is arguable, but he absolutely saved my life. I've got no grudge against him. Dude showed up to kill a bunch of Imperials. Guess what? I kill Imperials every chance I get too. He kinda tried to kill me. I got no problem with Alduin. He makes great decisions. Okay, this is where that bonfire was, where I jumped down and couldn't get back. If you did get executed, you can just load your save. Is it possible to actually get executed there? 'Cause that would be kind of hilarious. If you don't bother to get up from the chopping block during the dragon attack, then eventually they come back and kill you. Okay, what's through here? Oh, it's these ones that I've backstabbed. They're all spiky, but they've not got the big back spikes. That's what I was thinking of. Where does this go then? Everybody in this area survives my combos or my backstabs with 1 hit point. Old Bell Helm. Appears to be a mere curiosity, but is in fact quite practical. The top of the helm provides significant defense. Also, you can't see a dang thing. Excellent. Yeah, wearing a bell on your head is excellent defense if you're blind. No cutscenes though. Everything is from the player face. Yeah, that's true. You're always in control of your character, whatever's going on. Oh, so that's back down there. So yeah, I guess this was the only thing I missed from going to that bonfire. Yeah, it's true. You can go to third person and see I've actually spent most of the game in third person. It seems to annoy everybody, but I like it better. Alright, we can go down to this bonfire again, I guess. Also head over to Majula. My chair is bumping into my green screen today. I guess I got it a little too close. No, it feels kind of warm in Majula. Kind of... not tropical, but southernish.
Fairer
Compared
until
to the place that we've just been. Here we go. 80 int. Unstoppable now. Yeah, I use archery and it's really hard to aim in first person. But in third person. But I keep forgetting that I can go into first person, so you know. That's my life now. Buy those because I can. Alright, let's see what other paths there are through here. Third person for the cinematic entrance. Yeah, I can get behind that. You know, I honestly... Ow. Jerk. Look at the scenery. I honestly think that in a lot of ways, third person vision in a game is more realistic than first person. Because in first person you don't get the same peripheral vision and awareness of your surroundings that you do in real life, right? Third person gives you that better feel for what's around you. It overcomes some of the... I know it lets you see directly behind you, which isn't realistic, but it overcomes the constraints of screen size versus eye shape. I'm trying to remember where I've been and where I haven't been. Well, that didn't go quite to plan. Yeah, it does let you peek around corners a little bit. It's technically something you shouldn't be able to do. But then again, have you tried peeking around corners in first person? It doesn't really work, so... Yeah, here we go. Last time I went that way, I think, so I've not been down there yet. Don't think. Let me... I think this is where I fell down the stairs. Let me take a quick look and make sure. There's a few paths from here. Yeah, unless it's one of the games that give you the ability to lean around corners. That guy is so hacking. He had no health left. All these hackers are outrageous. Dark Souls these days. Nobody gets good anymore. Out which places I haven't been. I don't think I've been up here either. Oh boy. Yep, definitely not been in there. Definitely kind of regretting opening that door even. Come on, man, why you gotta be like this? Yeah, speaking of nobody getting good anymore, have you guys seen that... Oh, okay. Is this the same building? You fool! I'm invincible while I'm opening a treasure chest. Well-known fact. You've fallen victim to one of the classic blunders. Splintering lightning spear. I would assume that is a miracle. Launches splintering spears of lightning. Well, yeah, that tracks. Yeah, have you guys seen the advert for World of Tanks or whatever it is? It's like, are you not good enough for normal games? Play World of Tanks instead. That is a very odd argument. Who exactly is that going to appeal to? Somebody whose identity is really wrapped up in being bad at games, but playing them anyway? That's just a really odd advert. I mean, strictly speaking, the advert says, like, play a game based where intelligence is better than... than I don't even know what. But... yeah, the advert showing the guy getting beaten at every other game in existence before discovering that that's the only one he can play. Are you a noob? Play World of Tanks instead. It's for beginners. I don't know, it's just... were people mining these guns. Yeah, I've never played World of Tanks. I see adverts for it everywhere, and to be honest, every advert I've seen is kind of terrible. I don't know how they stay afloat with those adverts, but I guess it must be working for some people, because it's stuck around. Even the door is frozen. The game itself is good, but it requires a lot of grinding. So it looks like there wasn't anything over there. I guess I didn't miss as much stuff as I thought. I'm probably ready to go fight the boss in a moment. Just circle our way back there. Wait, what the? The body just vanished. Spooky things are going on. What was in here? I don't remember. Oh, nothing. Devoid of mysteries in there. There was a guy here last time, I'm sure. But now I don't see him. Probably put this away. It's not going to get used now. We're done with the pyromancy. More tired than you were at 5 AM when you finished work. Yeah, I know that feeling when you wake up and feel more tired than you started. Definitely been through that one a few times. So it's back then the adrenaline's keeping you going, and now you've just got messed up sleep cycle. How do you deal with the random hours that you do? Are you just gonna go to bed at a normal time tonight, or you like try and work it back around? So I know if I went to bed at 5 AM last night, I wouldn't be able to get to sleep before, say, 3 AM this night. At the very earliest. It'd probably take me weeks to get back to a normal schedule from there. First time this late. Usually home before 8 PM. Oh, okay. Is this a new experience then? Today you're figuring out how to handle it. Do you get paid for job, or did you get paid extra money for all those hours you did? So you probably deserve a lot of overtime for that one. Hey Phoenix, how you doing? Oh, Sir Alan? Yeah. I honestly expected this session to be me fighting Sir Alan for the whole 3.5 hours, but no, I beat him second try. Now that I've had a rest, he was easy, I guess. Still, I think he may have been my favorite boss for all of Dark Souls 2. His soul doesn't say much. He came from an eastern land and became the favorite knight of the Iron King. It didn't really have anything in it that we didn't already know. You get fixed pay per job. I guess that makes sense, but it's a shame when some jobs are more difficult than others and you get the same pay for them. There should be a bonus for the rough ones. The Easter egg about him. If the one where if you don't get hit throughout the fight? Yeah, somebody told me that after I beat him. Welcome to Norway. Norway, more like Snorway. No, this DLC is awesome. I'm liking this. I don't think I'm very far into it yet, although I've explored a lot of territory. It was kind of weirdly laid out. There was a boss fog right at the very start. And then another path that leads to all these massive areas, and I don't know. But I think I've fully explored these areas now, so I'm just making my way back to the boss fog and we'll see what the boss is. Oh, excuse me. I'm over here, dude. So, you've probably got ash in your eyes. I don't like these ones that you can't backstab. All the enemies in this area are really easy to backstab, apart from these guys who are, you know, unbackstabbable. Yeah, that's fair, I guess. Just the event was successful, so it turned out to be more work for the people there. Kind of the risk and also the reward. Too lazy to go to the store. I probably would be too after your shift. So yeah, you're tired today too, huh, Phoenix? Long day at work, or just didn't sleep well? Well, try and get some rest now. Okay, we're back here. I might as well go use the bonfire here and get my stuff back, but... didn't sleep enough, went to bed with a headache, work wasn't great today. All round rough times. Ran yesterday. At least the running's good exercise. Yeah, make sure you're drinking enough water. I've got a really bad throat at the moment. I'm not sure if I'm coming down with something or not. Got one of those throats where no matter how much I drink, my throat stays dry. And my lips are kind of sore, which is a bad sign. Roommaker's been sick for a week, but you've somehow dodged it. Just do a Dark Souls roll every time he comes near you. I actually got a whole bunch of effigies. Over here. I saw a steel heart lurking around. Go on, sweetheart Ellie. Being a bit chaos. For a whole bunch. Hey, it's more than I've had for a while. I have been struggling for human effigies for quite a bit. Alright, let's see what we're fighting. We're fighting... Ghost Lady said we're about to fight Ava, who never stops staring. Oh, there's something up there. Is that a dragon? Nope, that's a saber-toothed tiger. Ow, 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 ow! That wasn't bad. The first one knocked me out of the way of the rest. Ah! Okay, so, as befits a tiger, it doesn't have the best magic stat in the world. But you don't want to get hit by its claws. I got pitched clean through a statue there. Hey, how come... Okay. My crystal magic weapon didn't last long that time. That's weird. I should be drinking Estus, but I'm not. Sorry, Phoenix. Have I just arrived at the DLC? I mean, I've been here for most of today's session, I guess. This is my first attempt at Ava. But there was a lot of places I could get to before I came here, and I think I've explored all of those. Steelheart has fireballs now? How did that happen? Oh, I dodged it. Trying to figure out the timing on this. I wonder if the tiger's roar dismisses all buff spells or something. That feels like a thing that would be a mechanic. That might be why I lost my crystal magic weapon so quickly. No, I still got my magic weapon going. I guess that wasn't a thing. Oh! 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 Oh, the humanity. And yet as a cat owner, I still think it looked kind of adorable. I have a problem. And it's called toxoplasmoidosis. Found any cool items? I got an ice rapier. Shoots ice blast, that's pretty neat. I got this thing that allows me to see the unseen. But I never found any unseen stuff before I found it, so I don't actually know what it does. For all I know, everything after I found it was invisible. But I just didn't know because I didn't find it until I got this. I don't know, have I found anything else cool? Hey, Kablaminator, how you doing? Fail souls. I don't know what the eye does. If I had to guess, it's something to do with the boss. Because it's weird that they give you the boss right at the start, but then the rest of the dungeon is around it. So you'd need the boss to get in, the eye to get in there or something. As long as it's not a spoiler, go for it, Phoenix. You're pretty good on these things. So I'll trust you. That was my first try at the boss, yes. Yeah, you having a good day, Kablaminator? Boss is invisible, okay. That makes sense. I missed the torture. It's probably for the best that I didn't find that the boss was invisible before getting the eye, because I absolutely would have been like, there's got to be some other way to beat this, but I'm not going to do it. I will beat the invisible boss. And that would have been the next 5 episodes. That feels like something I would do. Like, do they have a health bar so that you can see that you can kill them? If I knew that you could kill them, I probably would have tried it. Just for the challenge. They do have a health bar, okay. Yeah, I can see me doing that. I'm trying to think what else I found. Oh, I got this Northwater stuff that makes spells last longer. And sound cues. But yeah, I don't think I've gotten anything crazy. Ring of Surprises? Ring of the Embedded? Kind of meh. Well, if my battle against the Tauros demon has taught me anything, it's that the best way to beat this cat is to keep fighting it over and over again until it falls off the side. Delayed hits, cunning. Arthur is truly an intelligent beast. Help, help! You fool, you let me scritch your belly. I'm more of a dog or a cat person. I mean, both have a lot to say for them. but probably cat person. I mean, I own a cat, so I've been kind of won over on that point. But if I stumble my way into a rescue dog instead of stumbling my way into a rescue cat, I can see me having the other opinion. I just like animals in general. I've got rabbits too, and they're chill creatures. Oh. Am I liking this cat? This cat's awesome. I want one. I better be able to summon this cat for future boss fights. I cannot get the timing on this kitty. Oh. Like in Dark Souls 1, there was a big dog, and then later in the DLC you could summon it. So it's only fair that since this game has a big cat, later in the DLC I should be able to summon it. Yeah, exactly, like I could summon stuff. Soul of Ava, the king's pet. Good fight. That was fun. A lot of souls, too. Thanks, guys. For the GG's. Yeah, no GG command. I don't know what I'd put in it, but I'll have a think. Except birds, which I repeatedly bully. What birds have I been bullying? I don't bully birds. I think of one bird that bullies me a lot. The squawking little parrot that keeps harassing me about my Slay the Spire skills.
Bearer until...
Arrgh! Polly wants some real armor. Arrgh! Nails ruined? What happened, Miki? You damaged them cooking? Can't end game before I have 99 end. I'm working on it.
Thank you kindly.
What am I up to now? Like 84? You two followed me on the exact same day? Really? Huh. Did not know that. That must have been a good day. Water happened. Had your stuff not dried, or is it not water resistant? I don't know much about nail stuff. May the 14th. Huh. Wonder what I was streaming that day. Do you know what day of the week it was? I mean, since we got Alex in, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that I was doing Dark Souls in the afternoon. So it would have been a Tuesday or a Friday. Probably. So it would have been retro game in the evening? Is it retro games? It was Pokemon for Miki, okay. Oh yeah, ages ago I used to do Pokemon on a Tuesday, right? Yeah, that was a while back. That was before I shuffled everything around. That makes sense. 'Cause you do like your Pokemon streams, don't you, Miki? If I'd been asked to guess, I would have said Pokemon. It was only because it must have been a Tuesday. Dark Souls and Pokemon have not been on the same day for a long time. Victory Road, okay. May the 14th. So that would have been Gold and Silver, right, Miki? I can't see a thing. I need some goggles. I need some snow goggles or something. I was playing as Abifail. Oh, so that was Ruby Sapphire. Was it really May when I was playing Ruby Sapphire? I suppose it must have been, because we've been doing Uranium for like 3 months. I didn't know there was a bonfire just ahead. Is that the queen, you think? Like the local queen? Yeah, I had no reason to expect there to be a bonfire this close to the previous bonfire. I guess it's because, I guess it's, you know, it's part of how the Souls games have gotten easier with each new game. They give you more and more bonfires until you're just surrounded in them. Back in my day, you had to walk for days to get a bonfire. Bonfire after a boss was always common. Yeah, but not when the previous bonfire was this close, right? Usually you don't have to go far to get a bonfire, I'll grant you that. I mean, back in Demon Souls, you got bonfires by killing bosses. I'm not a boomer. I am several generations too late to be a boomer. Norellan, however, is a boomer, even though he was born the same year as me. He's 20 years older than he actually is. One at most? Wait, what? One what at most? One gen? Nah, because there's boomers and then millennials. I think I'm a little bit too young to be a millennial. I'm right on the borderline between millennials and the next one, I guess. I was 12 in the year 2000. Millennials reached adulthood around the year 2000. "12 is a long way off from adulthood, I feel.
To think Father could be bested. Who are you?
Yeah, I was born in 1988, so I would have been 12 in the year 2000. Phrase used to describe a person who reached adulthood in the early 21st century. 1980 to 2000. Okay, I guess I am a millennial then. Now that seems extremely inaccurate to me. People born between 1980 and 2000, people born in 1999 are not millennials. That's not reaching early adulthood. That's not reaching adulthood in the early 21st century. People born in 2000 are only just turning into adults. There wouldn't be any other generations if millennials ran up to the year 2000. Not adult ones, anyway. What about all the Gen X, Gen Y, Gen Z nonsense? Where do they fit in? Several definitions of every gen, because it's not an exact science. I demand further experiments to determine which generation I am.
This land is barren, cursed by the old chaos. It gave birth to atrocities, and the people fled in fear. Until our Lord, the Ivory King, came.
I mean, yeah, generations are just a thing that people made up. You can't just, like, measure what generation people are. You can't put a generation in a jar, therefore it's not science. You turned 2 in the year 2000. Are you really 10 years younger than me, Alex? I had no idea.
My dear Lord, a most true king. It was with his magnificent soul that he built a Leonois and contained the spread of chaos. But the chaos would not be sated, and the king gave his own soul.
Really 10 years old? Do I look 25? Thanks, Alex. No, I turned 31 this year. I think it's my charming incompetence. My inability to do anything properly that makes me seem, young and childlike. The way she words it, it sounds like the king's soul was a tool. When did I turn 31? Last month. 13th of August. Sounds like the king's... It does sound like the king's soul was a tool, but also maybe that that it was the king himself using it as a tool? It's hard to say. All of these queens are manipulative fragments of the dark, right? But they also all have their own free will to an extent.
Inevitably, the king was drained of vigor and plunged into the chaos's heart. The Leonois was frozen in time, its leader lost. I remain here to contain the chaos, honoring my lord's wishes. Perhaps one day he will return. There is nothing here save that accursed flame.
Something gained in translation. Ooh. It's always nice when the translators pull off a clever. Like, this isn't a pun in the original, but it could be in English. Like, there's a brilliant bit in... I think it's like the second Pokemon movie, where it's talking about the chance of apocalypse, and the last line is, "All the world shall turn to ash." Like, in the original, it's all the world will turn to ash, yes, but his name is not Ash in the original, and also the word for ash is different. It's only in English that it could mean either the world should be burned up, or Ash will save us. Which just works really well. Forest of Fallen Giants, not of the Fallen Giants. It's not the Giants' Forest, it's the Forest of Giants. Yeah? But, that works. Isn't actually a forest or any tree inside the keep, only the dead giants. Yeah. I mean, it's surrounded by forest.
I have but one wish. That my dear Lord might be freed from that unspeakable chaos.
So for the forest to distract you, because then you don't question it.
I haven't the strength to help him myself. But perhaps one such as you. Though I am yet to know your name, stranger, will you lend me your strength?
Yeah, I mean, I think if a fortress is in the middle of a forest, it's fair to call it the Forest Fortress, regardless of whether it has a tree inside it or not. But yeah, I get what you're saying. It is strikingly notable that when you go into the keep, it doesn't have its own name. Most castles have their own name in these games. You expect to step inside it and see Keep of the Forest or something. Apparently there's an unspeakable chaos in this land. A crawling chaos. An unspeakable horror in the depths of the darkest dungeon. Yeah, exactly. Those are all plausible names. 3D Doritos. Are they pyramids, Miki? Instead of triangles? She begs me to inherit my birthright. Put an end to the crawling chaos in the depths of the darkest dungeon.
Kind visitor, I thank you. Let me open the path to chaos.
Ruin has come to our family.
Do all you can.
The Sinus Seal isn't undone. The winds. Oh, did she just... Oh no, she's still there. For a moment I thought she dropped dead as she did that.
But not one of them returned. The king's dutiful subjects waited patiently for his homecoming.
Bugles. Mini tornadoes. Huh.
But it was too long a wait to bear. The knights of Aleanois await a new leader. One who will guide them into chaos. Many of Aleanois' faithful knights followed their lord into the
Yep, I'll get right on to slaying your beloved so his suffering can end. By the way, have all of the chests unfrozen? Asking for a friend. Emanates a certain heat that heightens the abilities of its bearer. Never gotten into Doritos. I think they're... well, are they like mostly a US thing, I guess? See them a lot in American media. But, I mean, you can buy them over here. But they're not very common. Yeah, go for it, Phoenix. I'm guessing it, like, raises all of your stats a little bit or something? I don't use shields. Bigger endurance... Okay. So yeah, that's what I would have guessed. It's like the stat rings, but weaker, but for every stat. Seems legit. And it's also a shield, yes. I suppose you can also shield with it. If you must. You can't just roll around like an adult. You need a little baby shield. An almost empty place? This frozen land? I don't know that it's that empty. A lot of people are throwing themselves at me. But hi, Negobam, how are you doing? Having a good day? I have to fully re-explore this place because I don't remember where the frozen chests were. Dehydration can have a negative impact. Yeah. Oh. Let me chug some water. My throat is really rough though. No matter how much I drink, I don't get any less thirsty. Yeah, there's lots of cold friends around. They're great company. Ow! Look at the merry time we're having together. Oh, you stood up. Did I hit you with an attack or something? Oh, is it because we turned off the, Is it because the Queen turned off the AC? That they're all angry now? Because I've been seeing these ladies around everywhere, and none of them have been angry until now. That's an hour making ice jokes. Bring me your worst puns. I welcome them. At some point my magic stopped doing decent damage. Yeah, I don't think cold dogs are gonna catch on in the fast food industry. Yeah, for most of this game, my Great Heavy Soul Arrow has done massive damage. Way more than my melee attacks, but at some point it seemed like my magic attacks just stopped getting better, while my melee attacks still go up. Ooh. Stabbing me in the back while I don't even know you're there. That's cold, bro. I picked up some stuff there and I already forgot what I picked up. I think there was a weapon, was there? Whatever it was, I've lost it forever. The int hard cap. But I feel like my, well... Yeah, maybe it's just that the int hard cap hits my spells harder than it hits my mace. No, I've got no idea what I just picked up. That enemy distracted me just as I was doing it. Oh well. So yeah, my mace is mostly magic. Mostly runs off my magic stat. I guess it runs off my int rather than my magic bonus. Is that a thing? My magic bonus is barely going up, but my int still goes up by the same amount. Okay, it does run off my magic bonus. Oh! But she did wake up. I wasn't sure if she was going to. Everything runs off my X bonus. Okay. So nothing runs off the actual stats directly. I wasn't sure about the weapons that say scaling. Am I over here now? Even physical is strength and dex bonus. Miki, no! I'm sorry! I won't die again. Yeah, those enemies swarmed me there. Why they gotta get riled up? Can't they just chill? You guys ever seen that video of Batman Forever? The one with Mr. Freeze? There's the video I've seen of it where they just take every time Mr. Freeze... They cut out everything from the movie apart from all the Freeze puns that Freeze... All the puns that Mr. Freeze makes. So the video is just a solid 10 minutes of ice, ice, freeze, cold, ice, chill, ice, freeze, ice age, freeze, chill, cold, freeze, ice. I feel like I should have that on endless repeat while we're wandering around here. Whoop. Yeah, this mace has way too much knockback for it to be useful. That's the real problem with this mace. It knocks back the enemy too much. What the? Guys! Guys! There's a ghost! A spectre! Grim Shade, tell me, what do you want? Why have you brought me here, Spectre? Why do you torment me thus? I can't even one-shot a dog with my magic these days. I thought there was one more dog. Was that all of them? Oh. Listen to that snow crunching underfoot sound. This is the best area. This place is beautiful. Yeah, I need to learn how to step in after each attack. Oh, yeah, I know why now I understand why I died so quickly here. It's like I've been through here a few times. It's... Oh, hello. I've been through here a few times. There's a lot of enemies, but it's not too tough as long as you use those giant ice pillars for cover. Those giant ice pillars for cover. Giant ice pillars. It's frozen out here. Do you think the snow will all clear now that they've turned off the ice spell? Like, it'll take longer than the ice pillars, but... That would be something to see. Yeah, you use Flash Sweat in this area, you just drop dead. That should be a mechanic. I mean, is there ice... There's a lot of ice stuff in 3, right? Is there like an ice defense stat? If so, does Flash Sweat make you more vulnerable to ice? Frost resistance, okay. So it's more a status than a damage type. You don't freeze solid with Flash Sweat. That makes me sad. How come their rapiers don't shatter when they use that spell over and over again? Is it just that they know how to do it right and I don't? Enemies are quite resistant to magic. Oh, maybe that's why I feel like my magic's not doing much here. Maybe they're just very resistant. Oh. I remember fights early in the game where I experimentally tried blasting an enemy with a magic bolt after hitting them with crystal magic weapon and being like, wow, that does way, way more. It's been a long time since I felt that. Okay, now where are we? Oh no! It's the wheel skeleton's pet hedgehogs. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, got to follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. Don't know what lies ahead, only one way to find out. That's gonna be a bit of a walk. That's cool though, seems like I've uncovered a whole new area with whole new enemies. All unicorns are magical, Miki. That doesn't affect their farts. I didn't know it was here, but I have vague memories of a long, long time ago. A streamer fighting those spiky ball things, and they had song requests on, so I put on that very song that you just said, Phoenix. Escape from the City. So apparently it was here all along. I thought it was going to be somewhere in Dark Souls 3. Trouble in town? Wait, what? Oh, I'm about to lose 30,000 souls. It's the song to the first level in Sonic Adventures, Escape from the City. Follow me, set me free, trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through, prove it to you. Follow me! I don't understand where these questions are coming from, Miki. Obviously, if a unicorn farted, there would be a rainbow and pots of gold. What is the question here? How is this not intuitive? All rainbows have a pot of gold, and all unicorn farts summon rainbows. It's just... What are they teaching you kids in school? The dogs of human effigies. Oh, I got a new farming spot. Report card, D-. Miki does not pay attention in Unicorn class. I deserved a backstab there. I deserved it. You had no right to deny me that backstab. I've been good this year, Santa Claus. Why won't you give me my backstab? You're gonna have to do extra coursework to make it up, Miki. I want a 30-page report on what happens when unicorns eat too much garlic and get garlicky breath. Tell me all about how that goes down. I need to know all about that magic garlic breath. Oh. Knockback, once again you betray me. Nope. Well, did not think I was going to get through that one. Well, there goes 25 million souls. I don't know. How many did I have when I got spin dashed? Probably enough for a level up. That would have gotten me slightly closer to my 99 end. Is the other bonfire slightly closer? Miki, no! Ah! I'll get more souls, Miki, I promise. If I actually just sat down and farmed for souls, I'm sure I could get 99 int in no time. I'm just not doing it because I don't think it will help anything, ever. Ow, jerk. Well, now there's a party. down. Quick pause. Nothing. Note to self, don't sprint into battle and use up all of your stamina. Okay, I think I've got their attention. You see that positioning there to dodge that attack? That was flawless. Oh, they dropped Radiant Life Gems. Pretty good too. Maybe I should just start wearing that gold serpent ring. Ah, that I dodged that and it curved in the air. Why does every enemy spell curve in the air? I don't feel like any of my spells curve in the air. Okay, we're almost back to the hedgehog fight. Going to be about that time. So if I die here again, I'll have to call it for now. But hey, I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move. Come on, spin at me. I won't dodge out the way and try and lure you off this pit. I told the truth. I mean, yeah. I'd never lie to a hedgehog. That's a line I refuse to cross. So is that the broken bridge that we couldn't? I don't think it is. I wonder if this leads to the place on the other side of that broken bridge, or if we just can't get there. Oh. Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. No 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 no. This is gonna be one of these, isn't it? Every. Where are you? Oh no, he's actually coming to me. Let's say every fight in these DLC has to be some kind of trickster, but no, this guy's just runs over straight at 1v1 me, bro. I can respect that. Ooh, okay. Hexa Nikolai has been banished. What effigy, nice. Oh. We've got Orion, King of Winter here. Use metal from Prowling Magus. Wow, looks really weird when you backstab those. Oh. Ah! Does this open? No. Not a single door opens from this side. Is this a gate? Maybe it's a gate? Kinda hard to tell. Don't think you open it by hand in any case. Well, yep, saw that coming. Away with you, Odin. Your kingdom is in decline. Odin isn't until Elden Ring. Don't give up, fatty. Try beanpole ahead. Architecture's so weird. What's the design for? I don't know. Maybe it would look different if it wasn't buried in snow. Well, you've got that path down there that leads up to the main gates, and then you've got all these over it. It is oddly put. To be fair, I've said that about a lot of places in these games. They look really pretty, but imagine living there. Nightmare to get around. Oh! Hello! This is the biggest trap I've ever seen, but, in the name of exploration, you know, I'll go along with it. You and your pretending to be a white phantom, even though I can lock onto you. And, you know, didn't summon you, and all that stuff. You want me to turn my back for a second? Is that what you're waiting for? Do I have to go to a specific place? Oh yeah, maybe water went through there before it froze over. Maybe the bit we climbed into was a waterway. That would make sense. Okay. I think no? He was waiting for this long corridor to ambush me with his running weapon. Oh, okay, okay. You just needed to be in place to get a backstab? It was a weird encounter. One-shot me. Well, I'll get him next time. Just kind of wanted to see what he'd do. When you're immortal, you get this kind of curiosity. But yeah, I'll have to wrap up there for now anyway. So he actually kind of helped me out. Yeah, it's getting to be that time, I'm afraid. Thanks for being here, everybody. It's been good. Yeah, I don't know how much more to that there is, but maybe 1 or 2 more sessions of Dark Souls 2? I don't know. I suppose it depends how horrific the upcoming fights are, because I spent a few episodes on, like, Fume Night and stuff. So we'll see. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I hope you've had as much fun as I have. Next Dark Souls will be Friday. Tomorrow afternoon will be FTL Faster Than Light. But I'll be back in 2.5 hours with the Retro Evening. Casually playing some old games. Should be good. So yeah, let's see if we can find somebody to host. Dark Souls 2 first playthrough in 6 years. Kinda new. Let's go say hi there. Thanks, Miki. Really appreciate that. I'll catch you later. Alright, hope to see you next time, everybody. Go get something to eat, and I'll see you all later.